So coming outside, we obviously live in a small neighborhood. The yard is very tiny. There's not much else going on over here, so it's a little bit difficult to make yourself a nice garden and have a normal backyard as well, because some people like beauty and flowers, others like, having a garden. So I tried last year. I doubled up this area, as you can see, and there's the wood that I had out there, but I don't know what I was thinking. First time in the house, haven't gardened in many years, and ended up actually, I didn't dig it up properly, first of all. I did mix in a whole bunch of, I guess, too many wood chips. That's the wood chips that are left, and I had a whole bunch of dirt mixed in with the wood chips. So it wasn't like just wood chips. It was like a couple-year-old dirt from wood chips and some other stuff. Needless to say, stuff sprung up a little bit, tomatoes, cucumbers, whatnot, and then kind of died off. The plants only got about yay big, hard to tell on a video, but possibly about 4 inches to 6 inches off the ground, and then they all died. Another reason, once these trees start flowering and petals and everything else, I only have about a month until these are full in, I think, a month and a half. And then the sun dies out for this area as well. So I was told the previous homeowner could grow, I was told that he can grow cucumbers and onions back here. So last year I was successful. I had a row of peas over there, and they grew fine and everything else. But again, I didn't dig the dirt up properly. So as you can tell, I've started to over here. I'm going to kind of mix all this in maybe and throw some of the bigger wood chips off of here, but I don't know, or throw them on top later or something. Anyway, I'm learning about permaculture a bunch. I'm trying to anyway, not enough time in the day. And I want to design some things around the yard to give me what I want. So I need to do a little more research, figure out what I could put over there and grow and everything. That doesn't need much sun. Then the other area over here does have a little bit more sun. And this here, I'll probably dig this area up. The previous homeowner had flowers and whatnot over here. It was kind of overgrown, so I tore some things out and everything. So I'm going to pull this up. This is our second spring, summer in this house. Last time didn't have any time to prepare. This time similar. You can see here I started a few, I don't know if this will suffocate them, but I just put this on as a kind of like a temporary greenhouse to give them a little more heat, maybe close it up at night, that type of thing. We've got some seedlings. There's going to be some squash. Planted these a few days ago. There's going to be some squash, some tomatoes, cucumbers, and the bigger ones over there. And what else is in here? A couple watermelon. I want to see how they'll do. I'll probably plant them out here where I know there's a lot more sun during the day and there's no trees straight up. The only problem is the sun goes, when it comes up, it's hitting from this direction, so I'm getting sun during the morning more often than not, and then the sun sets that way towards the west there. So I do get more sun in the afternoon over there, more throughout midday, but that side is visible to the street and it doesn't have a very good, I guess, view. So I will plant a few things, but probably in some pots, and leave them on the patio over there for our growth. So that'll probably be tomatoes and cucumbers. I have a couple other things growing here, and so you can see they're starting to bud now. I need to clear this up over here, but I've got some raspberries. This bush was a little wild. I just trimmed it. It went all the way up into the tree last year. This is second year plants. These were kind of small. I will need to separate them and dig a little more holes for them and whatnot. But yeah, you can see that it's starting to bud now. Let's see if I can focus here. So that's cool. The little one's starting to bud as well. So I'll have to clean these up, spread them out a little bit. Those died in there. I think they got flooded with water, but the dirt was really good in there. But yeah, this is North Carolina. The dirt is pretty bad. A lot of clay. I am inserting, I'll be keeping more leaves and trying to get some more mulch out of that. And this is the back corner where I normally put a whole bunch of leaves and just have them compost, and then use those as well. The dirt was beautiful out of there last year. But yeah, so plans for the future. What I want to do is install over here some sort of a greenhouse to match right to the side of this, and maybe do some sort of aquaponic system. I love fishing. I love having fish aquariums and all that stuff, so that might work out well. As well as the whole aquaponics thing is really impressive to me. I'd love to be able to grow stuff, and I know there's a couple guys around here with a greenhouse that do grow stuff year round. They had lettuce throughout the winter if it doesn't get too cold. But yeah, so I'm not sure what you guys think of the viability of this, and if you have any ideas what I could plant in the area that will get good sun for the first month and then later on doesn't do so well sun-wise. So I'm hoping with digging everything up this time everything will be a little better. But yeah, pretty much still trying to figure out what exactly I can do over here and what I could plant and what will work and what won't. Just like fishing in North Carolina is new to me, moving from New York. Same thing with this. It seems a little bit tougher than I had in New York growing up, where I had big garden, full sun, and all the other good stuff. So yeah, if you guys have any recommendations, let me know. What grows well in North Carolina here, and part shade, and then that's partly sunny over there. So alrighty guys, have a good one. Take care. Hopefully I'll keep releasing small videos here and there as I go along and move along and try different things, and we'll see some progress as stuff comes up, and we'll talk about that some more. But yeah, so far I'm planning to do some cucumbers, some onions, and possibly some radishes, something like that. I know stuff doesn't need too crazy sun, maybe even beets. I don't know, they didn't come up last year, or they came up but then they never realized into anything. So I also planted things too closely, so they all choked each other, and yeah, pretty bad. I thought I knew something about gardening, but apparently I didn't. It's been way too long and I'm relearning the basics. But yeah, somehow if you guys who know about permaculture could let me know. The yard slopes a little bit down the whole way, probably maybe 5-10 degrees, and yeah, I've got water coming out here from the roof, and I have the water barrel, which I'll be upgrading to a slightly bigger one for watering the plants. Collects off the roof. It's fairly large, so we'll see how that goes. But yeah, again, if you guys know anything about permaculture, throw some ideas out there for me, what I can do, and how I could set this up to better reflect what I want to grow. Alright guys, take care. Thank you.